office provides programs on the challenge course, like what you see behind me, as well as trips.
Here at CAPS, which is where I spend most of my time, we do individual counseling, group counseling for students. We do some couples counseling.
I oversee the 43 organizations that we have that are fraternities, single-gendered fraternities and sororities.
We work with the veteran student population. That includes both veteran students as well as those that are spouse or children. We've had veteran benefits transferred to them.
Our offices serve students who have experienced a myriad of issues or concerns, whether it's academically or personally.
The Dean of Students office manages several programs and services that help students navigate the Niner Nation experience.
The Student Involvement Office helps students get connected to involvement opportunities on campus, find their community, and make lasting memories.
I'm responsible for budgets for the entire division, for personnel matters with the division.
I provide support and leadership for student engagement and divisional staff development.
I'm the administrator, the non-medical administrator of the health center.
We are responsible for all of the activities and venue management for the Student Activity Center, down at the football stadium, and then obviously the arena in here as well too.
Our department coordinates health education and prevention initiatives that give students the knowledge and skill sets to make smarter and safer choices.
This new office that we have created, it is a combination of the Multicultural Resource Center, the Latino Student Services, the Office of Religious and Spiritual Life, as well as the SAFE program.
Tackling the challenges of IT as it regards to student affairs.
My role includes overseeing the operations of the Office of Housing and Residence Life, the Niner Choice program, and off-campus relations.
Our office oversees our Student Orientation Advising and Registration program, also known as SOAR, Gold Rush, which is our Week of Welcome program on campus, as well as family programs.
I oversee University Recreation, which provides physical activity, fitness, sports clubs, intramurals.
I am responsible for the live-in staff that take care of the students.
The orientation transition programs, veteran services, and the research and assessment for the division.
We are responsible for lots of different leadership programs on campus, as well as volunteer outreach and engaging students in opportunities around Charlotte.
What we do is work with the units and areas to develop assessment tools, program review, those types of things to measure how well we're serving students.
I came to UNC Charlotte because it's a young and growing institution.
The outstanding reputation that UNC Charlotte has as an institution of higher education.
When I interviewed here, I tended to notice that it was more about a family environment and not a job per se, where everyone across the campus knew each other.
I came to UNC Charlotte initially because of the people, and I stayed because of the people, and I came back because of the people.
There's none of that kind of red tape, like we've already done that, or we can't try this, or we're not that type of school. I think we're pretty innovative.
The diversity that UNC Charlotte presented here.
I really like working with first-generation college students, and we have a large number at our institution.
We have the greatest students here.
They are smart, eager, looking for the next right step to begin their careers, and that I very much identified with that.
The partnership and the spirit of collaboration at UNC Charlotte is unlike any other institution.
And I like being a part of an environment where we're trying to strive to be better.
UNC Charlotte just fit all of my needs.
And I've only been here for a year, and I already have so many great memories.
New student convocation, the excitement that brings.
Getting 5,000 people in the door in their seats in under 30 minutes is kind of an amazing thing to watch and see that happen and know the literally years worth of planning that went into making that happen.
Fall of 2013, and when we played our first home football game here at UNC Charlotte, I was a part of the large group of people who unfurled the American flag on the football field.
After the Keith Lamont Scott shooting, when students staged various peaceful protests around campus, and the most powerful to me was the die-in that they held in the student union. Students were incredibly intentional about making sure they were honoring and respecting university policies, but also found some really dynamic ways to use their voices.
I worked with student government to help bring that statue from the middle of a road that was really inaccessible for students to the heart of campus, and so students can interact with that statue, take pictures, take selfies, drop their pennies in the fountain, and really get to have a sense of connection with their school mascot.
And volunteering for the late night breakfast before final exams last semester.
I love the end of the year when we get to celebrate all of the accomplishments from that year.
My favorite things about working in student affairs.
I am very much inspired by the idea that all workplaces and all organizations and units within a higher education institution are places of learning, and so you can work and learn together.
And it's great to work in an environment that we can have fun, where you show up to work every morning and you don't dread coming into work, but rather you enjoy and know that you're going to laugh and you're going to learn something and you're going to work with people to make a difference.
But knowing that my work helps other people get that interaction with the students, it's very rewarding, even if it's not directly so.
It is a great philosophy in student affairs.
Just that synergy of actually working for the students, but also with the students.
They learn so much in the classroom, but they also learn so much more out of the classroom.
That transition from being unsure and not really knowing the world and knowing who you are to graduating and being confident and getting ready to set the world on fire.
And then you see it finally click on in their mind of this is who I am, this is who I want to be, and they get it all together. I enjoy that more than anything.
I treat all of my students like my own kids, and that's how, you know, I feel about it, and that's true to my heart.
To see your instantaneous results.
Where you can literally see the impact you are having on someone's life.
I think is why we do the work that we do.
My favorite part of Charlotte is the city.
Being in Charlotte has been like home. Home away from home.
In 20 minutes, be in one of the largest urban areas in the whole state of North Carolina. Go 20 minutes the other direction and you're in the middle of woods.
2 hours from the beach, 2 hours from the mountains.
A big city feel to it. It still has really great small neighborhoods.
I've watched downtown Charlotte, uptown Charlotte, grow into this really vital hub of activity.
When I first arrived here, I was just struck by how green everything is. This city has done an amazing job of investing in the environment.
I have a small child, and so there are a lot of great children's activities.
Museums like the Discovery Museum or libraries like Imaginon.
The nature preserves around the city.
Having the U.S. National Whitewater Center here in Charlotte is an absolute plus.
I'm a roller coaster enthusiast, so I love Carowinds.
Artwork and local shops and things that are fun to wander around.
And kickball with serving at my church.
For pet parks and
professional sports teams.
Great theaters.
The arts, the culture.
It seems like every other corner now has a brewery on it.
And food.
The food.
The food.
The food. Come on, the food. Charlotte has some of the best food in the country.
So when people come to visit, there's always something to do.
Charlotte's a really old city, but it's got a new vibe to it.
I ride light rail to work a lot of days. That's been a nice little change.
The culture of Charlotte is just young and fresh and bright, and I really like being a part of that, and UNC Charlotte's right in the middle of that.
We do everything top notch.
It's the place to be.